Is that what it's all about? A little innuendo.
Hey everyone! Welcome to the 9th episode of Sgtv. This week in student government, we tried something new. We started off the meeting with an abbreviated town hall, a sort of moderated caucus, in which you discuss your thoughts on creating some sort of statement to clarify the student position on our expectation of student voice in the upper school. Take a look.
I think we need to do a better job of presenting our positions to the faculty, which is possibly why we were sort of left behind on this advisory pilot program.
I agree. I think students need to be involved in the process, but there's a general feeling of anger that we were left out of this process intentionally. That's not what it was. No one was trying to do this to anger the student.
I actually think about that. I know we spent a lot of work on this, but I also learned from him that we didn't really get anybody in here. We didn't really get a voice in this.
I was a little disappointed to hear that there was some type of steering committee that was set up for the advisory pilot program, because I think the steering committee is really great and does great work. It wasn't accessible to the whole student body, so I think that something I'd love to see put into one of the clauses that one of the grades make is that these steering committees, for whatever the cause may be, that they're an open option to anyone in the student body, and that the people who are steering the steering committees make an effort to incorporate a diverse group. Because I don't remember ever being asked to be on the steering committee.
In regards to being a student committee, earlier in the year, myself and a few students were asked to meet with Mo and Ms. Kaczynski, and we spoke on behalf of the student body. So, in my point of view, I feel like there was some student input. Maybe the problem is that they need to take into consideration the voice of the entire student body and not just 5 students. There was a very large communication flaw.
The best thing we can do right now is reflect on how student input is to have at Parker and what ways we want to guarantee that we do have it in the future. I know for me, the fact that we have a voice in the teachers we hire, our curriculum, and several other areas of our school is what makes Parker Parker. So I think the time we should really spend is figuring out and maybe implementing some type of thing to make sure that our voices are heard in the future.
Why would we have small groups in a town hall about our opinions on the program after the decision was made? Our opinions are pointless. I believe that a survey is definitely not enough, and many didn't even know what the survey was for.
Next, we moved into a 15-minute working session. In this unmoderated caucus, you are free to move around, talk with your peers, and brainstorm clauses for a statement that will come before Senate on Tuesday.
I think it's important that we take advantage of the surveys that they give us so that this doesn't happen, because I know that it's
healing.
But I think for me, I love being in a cross-grade advisory, and the fact
There were like 3 people who all said, yes, I would want to just switch advisories, but I never do now.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
In the spirit of the pilot program, this meeting was an experiment. It wasn't a complete success, but you did generate some good clauses, so great job. Come to Senate on Tuesday during U-Lunch in the Humanities Center to discuss the clauses that were generated on Friday. Platforms and signatures for all elected positions are due on Tuesday, May 1st. See Moodle for the signature sheet, as well as for election season rules and regulations and descriptions of all student government positions. Remember that if you have something to say, an announcement to make, or a video to play,
Yo, what's up, homeboys?
get in touch so you can be featured on the next Sgtv. But for now, stay tuned, stay interested, and don't stay silent. From you to me, here's Sgtv.
Oh, baby, look at me. Gone over, right into my eyes, into my eyes. Stop ignoring all my lonely